sky was a place with golden rose. Before the darkness, oh, you took my hand. Carried by the wind. All that changed. Rolling the clouds of tears. Fading, radiant dawn. I desire nothing from the flowing sands of time. A bolt of lightning shows me where to run. Sorrow tells us still all that changed. Heart declares home. Fading, radiant dawn. Ahead of the war, behind another's trail, after nowhere dark and veiled, until you are things I need. In the city lights, in the sea of faces, in the dance of fleeting moments, I will surely bloom in the open land. I'm there to cross the line now that I see. In the sunset, the sky was a place with golden rose. Before the darkness fell, took my hand. It was a warm rain. All that changed without breaks. Fading, radiant dawn. Pushing the sun back to the east does not change it. The world behind the eyelids remains miserable. But if the past was necessary to find you, I will accept anything, for there is nothing I want more than now. In the sunset, the sky was a place with golden rose. Before the darkness, oh, you took my hand. Carried by the wind. All that changed. Rolling the clouds of tears. Fading, radiant dawn. And the way we sing the past and the present, heading for tomorrow. A feeling I can't define. My heart beplays home. My heart beplays home. I will accept anything. For there is nothing I want more than now. Bathed in radiant dawn.
Hey folks, we are back with Shadow Generations. I did turn everything on. I did. I promise. Anyways, here's the Ow the Edge boy. Hey Alpaca! Rar to you too. We're almost 3 hours into this game, and I think we're gonna beat it today. I think we might run out of game. We got Rouge the Bat, but I need to get keys. Alright. let's just make sure I know my controls. Y is for the Doom Spears. X is to go boingy. There we go. Alright, let's try this. I think we only need 3, so... Destroy the Cyclones. Destroy a set number of Cyclones and reach the goal in time. Now, a Cyclone is different from a Tornado. Tornado is Tails' plane. And we don't want to destroy that. Okay, this is... There we go. I keep forgetting that I can just go like that. Alright. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a decent day today. I had a day shift at work, so I think I might be a bit eepy on today's stream. But we'll see what happens. I do have a coffee and a tea going, so I will be sufficiently caffeinated. Oh, actually, let's stand here. Death approaches. There we go. I think that's a music key. I do love me some music keys. One of the strongest things, one of the biggest things that the Sonic series has going for it is its music. Jeez. Shadow. Gotta really utilize these Doom Spears, buddy. Okay, I think I have destroyed enough Cyclones. That's fine. These guys are what we call basic bitches. Even though they completely wrecked my ass. It's fine. We got a D rank. I don't think that Ds get degrees, but it starts with the same letter. This game looks fun. Oh yeah, no, Shadow Generations is great. They number one, it includes Sonic Generations, so that's an absolute plus. But also, the Shadow Generations part actually learned some lessons from later Sonic games. Ride the Floating Gondola and... Sorry, yeah, ride the floating ship. But yeah, it learned some stuff from the later Sonic games, and it feels really, really good to play. Okay, well. That's fine. God, I cannot jump over those spikes to save my life. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think that's as high as it goes. Phew! Yeah, I brought my Dreamcast back from my parents' place, and I was playing some Sonic Adventure 2 on it. It made me realize just how far they've come in terms of gameplay, because Space Colony Arc feels amazing compared to just Final Rush. Okay, no, I actually have to be on my game for this. Give me the key, give me the key! And down we go. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front. Now slide. There we go. When I was younger, there was this flash animation. Marcus, thank you so much for the collection of drinks. I got a sip of my coffee, I got a sip of my water. And chat, you also have to have a sip of water. Or whatever drink you have. But yeah, there was this, God. There were these animations of, like, Luigi for different songs, and one of them was Tootsie Roll, and it went like, how did it go? It was like, the butterfly, that's old. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. It was just Luigi dancing. I think there was also one for Prince's Kiss, where it was Luigi as Prince. That was really, really fun. Earlier, you grabbed your water instead of iced tea, and your mouth was like, oh no. What is this lack of flavor? You know what? Actually, the water where I live has flavor, and it's a good flavor. It's soft water, and what I'm used to is hard water. God, I keep messing that up. Back in Edmonton, where I used to live, there were minerals in the water that made it taste not amazing. And the reason I know it was minerals and not, my mouth, was the fact that when I went to go make tea, because the water was boiling, it would leave a white residue. Oh, do I have to press Y? I think I have to press Y there. But yeah, it would leave a white residue as the water boiled off that is calcium, lime, and/or rust. It's filtered. Your tap water isn't bad either. Honestly, it's nice when you live in a place that cares about its tap water. Ooh, a button. I will partake. Oh, there we go. That was the easier way of getting up here. Chaos Control Master. Yeah, I realized just how good I had it when I was visiting my parents.
This is the ultimate power.
How do you do the shadow voice? It's like, this is the ultimate power. Like you have to be a bit breathy, but also kind of forceful. And I think you have to relax it, because that makes you sound cooler. Alright.
Freeze.
Hey, Bandicoot!
Do this. Chaos control.
How does it go with effort then? Chaos Control! But how do I do that without hurting my voice, is the thing. Oh, I have no chaos that I can control. There we go. Boing! There we go. I succeeded! The mouthfeel when you grab what you're not expecting is just, oh, that's fair. I assume it's kind of like when you bite into something and accidentally bite the fork a little. And you're not expecting that metal texture and you're like, ah! Crossover with Doom Morph. Use the power of Doom Morph to reach the golden tap. Okay, that's the squid thing. Boing, boing. I've morphed into Dr. Doom. Now I'm being played by Robert Downey Jr. instead of Keanu Reeves. Have all of you watched Sonic 3 yet? Can I talk about Sonic 3 spoilers yet? Because I had a lot of fun with that movie. Oh, jeez. No! It's alright. There we go. Yeah, honestly. Haven't seen it, but spoil away. Oh, jeez, I did not expect to get there. But I will take it. Did I S-rank that? Hell yeah. Haven't seen 2? Dang. You haven't seen any of the Sonic films in entirety, but you can spoil? You have no want to? I mean, that's fair. Honestly, Sonic 3 was just a good time. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, I would absolutely recommend checking the Sonic movies out. If you did them on a watch party night, you'd join in? Now that's an idea. That is absolutely an idea. One that I am willing to do if I can get copies of the Sonic movies. I don't think I can get them from... Well, actually, no, I might be able to get Sonic 1 and 2 from, We have a store, London Drugs, that's getting rid of their DVD section. And because of that, their DVDs are pretty cheap. Oh, I guess I'm collecting rings. Okay, well, I guess I'm not collecting rings. That's fine. I'm gonna get screws. I was thinking I could use Chaos Control, but I didn't have enough Chaos to control. First one was good, but you haven't seen 2 or 3? No, that's fair. I really enjoyed them. Actually, you know what? I want to go back to Space Colony Arc, if there are any, there's anything to do over there. Actually, what am I talking about? I have a stage list. There we go. Is there... Oh, I don't think that there are any challenges for Space Colony Arc. That is unfortunate. It's a really fun stage. Ooh, but I can open this box. Got Space Gadget. Is that the mouse from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, but in space? Now that I think about it, it's hard to determine which cartoons I can talk about that people have actually seen. Because, like, the generations that watch my stream are so varied. We have people, like, in their 40s to people in their teens. That being said, I do appreciate the fact that I can introduce people to stuff that I like. Oh, good job in your 3-stream streak. That one's hard to say. Okay, well that's not taking me anywhere. I need to go up there. The how? Wait. No, I can't control any chaos yet. I need more chaos to control. There's Gerald and Maria. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I kick some ass, if I could get some more chaos to control. Already did that. Have to go a bit higher. I am gonna get some art though. What'd I get? Artwork 19. That one's interesting. I don't know how I feel about this picture. It doesn't look like Sonic and Shadow belong in that background, right? Like, it looks like they took a photo and then just slapped some key art on. Hello. Uppies. No uppies? Okay. I have been bummed. Give me one sec. I'll grab the bunny ears. I think this is the first time I've been bunned, after moving all of my stuff. Oh, I need to restore the Typhlosion redeem, too. I got my phone back from Google, so now I can be a Typhlosion again. There we go. Got the bunny ears, now I just need to... There we go. I hope I am sufficiently bunned. And you can see my red pandas back there. I want to get some posters for back there. Oh. I have the Sonic 3 poster on its way from work. There we go. I am now Carson the Bun. I've been toying with the idea of getting a Bun Carson VTuber model. But that requires either money or time and effort. Because I guess I could commission the artwork and then just rig it myself. Like, learning how to rig a VTuber model is hard, but doable. And it's probably a lot less involved than 3D model rigging. Oh, okay, I wasn't supposed to go down. You hate rigging? Yeah, honestly. If the Judeo-Christian God is in fact real and I'm going to hell, I'm just gonna be forced to rig 3D models and paint skin weights for the rest of eternity. That would be my eternal punishment. Bonus points if it's having to rig the same model for all of eternity, and it just not working.
This is the ultimate power.
Alright. There we go. Going Chaos Control was the way to go. It's the bane of your existence? Absolutely. I completely agree, Alpaca. Especially in 3D. Mm-hmm. I can do, like, creating a basic skeleton, no problem. It's painting skin weights that makes me angry. Had to refresh the page. How does rigging work in VTubing? Honestly, it's making sure that things move when they're supposed to move. So it's sort of like, I guess on a 2D model, it would be making sure that the eyes deform the way that they need to. So like going from open to shut, just making sure that it follows that animation. Or like with the face tracking, making sure that like when you turn, you know, if I'm wearing my hat, that's in front of this instead of turning and it goes behind. In 3D, it's sort of like, you know how your arm has bones, and the skin and muscle and fat follow those bones? It's making sure that that logic works. Boing. Well, okay, I need to go down. Shadow Generations, nice. Hey, Scruff, nice to see ya. And yeah, we're shadowing these generations. We're almost done. I just have to do a couple of challenges, and I think that's gonna be it. I think we're on the last boss now. generate those shadows. Well, that's only if I'm rendering in Maya. I do now have a copy of 3D animation software, which is nice. Fuck Maya. You know what? I understand. They took away Mental Ray, which was the renderer that I really like to use. My cool dragon animation doesn't render properly anymore because they took away the way that I rendered it. They did? Yeah, they took away Mental Ray. So now I have my copy of Maya 2016, and I'm holding it dearly, just so that I can render stuff properly. What's the default now? That's a good question. Because I don't think I use I have, like, a copy of RenderMan from Pixar that I use. I'd have to check it out. It's Arnold? Okay. I mean...
Alright.
Guess so many studios add their own tools, they just aren't expecting a lot of Mental Ray use. No idea. But yeah, RenderMan works, yeah. Render for V2? Oh, sorry. So we're talking about rendering in 3D animation. So... there could be a use...
Something calls to me.
Something calls to me, but I don't have a key. Where is place? Where I need go, please. Hold on. I think I have to go further up. Sorry, give me 1 sec, Bandicoot. Oh no, no! Oh, this is negative progress. It is asking me to go over there though, so let's see what that's doing. So you have to actively input it, or is something that once you set up the program, you can let it play without pressing keys? So it's essentially creating a set. Rigging in Maya is essentially creating a set of rules for how things work. So once it starts going, it plays by those rules. As an example, if I set the skeleton for my arm so that the shirt stays bunched up there, and my my arm and like my wrist is right here, the wrist moves and deforms this specific set of skin, right? And then when I move, all this stuff moves with these joints. So it's setting those rules, so that if I move my arm, all of a sudden my shirt doesn't go over there. But yeah, once you set that up, then it'll just play by those rules. You just have to keep testing it to make sure that you've made the right rules. Ooh, I got Final Fortress. I think I have to go down, actually, oddly enough. But I might need that last key, so I'm gonna go grab it. I want to leave things more than half done, but not completely. Need to save some mystery for later. Great music track, yeah. I didn't get a chance to play Sonic Heroes on my own. I always had to play it at McDonald's. No, you don't. Thank you. Okay. Chaos Control Master 2. Want some voice company? Yeah, you're more than welcome to join on the Discord. I leave it open so that if people do want to join, it is always there. You had Sonic Zeros, but played Cityscape demo kiosks a lot? Oh yeah. I was a Nintendo kid growing up. My cousin actually had the Sega systems. And we had the Nintendo systems. Oh jeez. That's alright. I have the emergency stuff. By that point, Sonic was mainly on. Oh hi!
Wow.
Oh, I gotta control some chaos. Here, I'll do this so that you don't have to. Whoops. So that you don't have stream delay for the game.
So I can listen to the music.
Exactly.
I'm huge.
Oh, you are giga scruff.
I'm big.
Big. I'm gonna make you just a little guy. There we go.
Yeah, I'm small now.
I'm gonna move you over here too, because with less people, it makes more sense to have people closer to me. There we go. How's things?
They're pretty good. I luckily covered my big tax expense today, so
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm basically relaxed for the rest of the week because the move is the easy part. The taxes suck, but it's going well. Otherwise, the company's visiting for a couple days, so I'm just taking a break. We opened up some late Christmas gifts from my mom who wasn't here. Now she's like, it's all taken care of. Everything's caught up. It's all good. How are things with you?
Not too bad. I'm going to a wedding on this weekend, and
Nice.
yeah, I have a couple of shifts, but they're all during the day and they're all super chill. So I
want to say congrats on getting married.
Thank you. I'm married to my work, but my friends Dingo and Felix are marrying each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good other option. No, seriously, congrats to them.
Absolutely.
Hi,
Yeah.
Bandicoot.
Honestly, like, they're such a cute couple, and yeah, it was a long time coming. I'm glad that they can finally tie the knot.
Me too. It sounds like they're gonna have a lovely time.
Oh, absolutely. And they're doing it at La Casa in Kelowna.
Oh yeah, I want to go to Kelowna. I gotta wait a year. I've still never been to Kelowna, but it looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, and I don't know if it's still an animation hub, but they got a lot of animation studios there. The big
I
one.
know a couple friends who worked from there remotely.
Oh
so
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, like the big one is Bardell. They did the 2012 Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because the people I'm thinking of work there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they worked on Ninja Turtles. Yeah. That's the CG one, right?
Yeah.
I like that style a lot. I think it's probably one of the more popular Ninja Turtles. That and like the recent 2D one are really good.
Oh yeah, the recent 2D one just took a lot of inspiration from like really good anime.
Yeah, like the I don't know if it's the most recent, but like Rise, the one that was like a Nickelodeon specific one.
Yeah, I think Rise is the most recent one.
It might be a newer one. I'm not sure, but yeah.
I'd have to check it out.
I don't know my TMNT that well.
That's fair. There's an illustrator, Sophie Campbell. She did the Ninja Turtles IDW comics, and she made some of the coolest characters.
That's cool. That's really cool. I really want to start reading like the Sonic IDW because I like the comics and I just haven't got around to it. I saw that you can get like the entire like initial like in a hardcover book of the Sonic IDW, and I'm tempted to find that.
That probably
Like a
isn't
big,
too hard
like,
to find,
collection.
too.
Yeah, it was like I saw it like someone like it got signed by Ian Flynn at a recent con somewhere like the last week, so it's like it's available. I just gotta find out where to get it. But yeah. Also, what are your thoughts on Rail Canyon / Bullet Station?
Well, it's interesting because, like, again, I only ever played Sonic Heroes at McDonald's, so I don't have a lot of I don't have experience with it. But I think it's one of the cooler stages, and I like the fact that they keep the colors of the rails as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I know they changed like from red to blue, but I forgot about the 3 character thing.
Yeah.
That's cool. You just reminded me of something.
No?
I have a Mario Kart Double Dash game with like a bonus disc, and it's not like the bonus disc everyone had. It was one of the one-off ones, and it had a Sonic Hero Seaside Hill in it, and I think one other level, maybe I want to say Rail Canyon, but for sure the Sonic Heroes one was like in development. Like there were stage elements that are completely different in the demo disc, which is really cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, because it's sort of like there was the Sonic 06 demo on 360 that just felt like a completely different game.
Yeah, it ran better.
God, I wonder if I still have that on my Xbox.
I would love to try that one just to compare. Like, it's not going to be miles better, I'm sure, but like it's yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember playing the demo and then going to Costco and seeing the game itself for like $30, and I'm like, let's go. I got Glyphic Canyon.
Ooh, I don't. Oh, that's got to be one from Shadow.
Yeah, that's from Out the Edge.
I finally beat Shadow. I finally played the last 2 like parts of it to get the final story, and of course the very last like fake ending I got was finding the computer room, which was perfect because that's also about a Black Moon boss fight.
Have you ever played any of the Silent Hill games?
No, but I really want to play 2. I would love to play 2.
It's really, really good, but I think it was Downpour. There's a secret ending where you find out that the entire, I guess the entire experience that you had was programmed by a Shiba Inu in a control room.
Yes, I know that ending. That's hilarious. I love that. I love joke endings when a multi-ending game.
Let's see. They probably have been super busy with Fool's Gold stuff. I'm so happy for them. Were they dating before Fool's Gold? Absolutely. They were actually together before I met Felix. I met Dingo at school and then was introduced to her boyfriend Felix, who moved from BC.
I see.
Yes, ICBC. Yeah, it's always really cool when your friends get together. It's like a sitcom.
Hope it goes better than a sitcom.
That's true.
It's gonna turn into a rom-com.
Well, if it has Jennifer Aniston, I think we're good.
That's true. I can agree with that.
I've morphed into Doom. I have to
morphed into this power-up reminds me of a Spider-Man gimmick every time I see it.
I can absolutely see that. How am I going to get
it really does have just like what's the Venom? It's got Venom energy.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like, I mean, you're just like, I mean, this whole power-up system has Venom energy. Because look at this manta ray.
This is true. Yeah, this is true. Very true.
All right.
All your food powers.
I have to remember how to get to the next stage.
You missed the nut.
Nut?
You ran by a nut near that pillar.
Now I can play nut outside.
You've achieved nut.
Did you ever watch? Do you remember those PSP commercials that were just like really weird?
That was the entire mid-2000s Sony advertising regime.
You're not wrong.
I remember the PS3 commercials, the creepy ones.
Oh yeah. The PSP
I can't
one.
remember the PSP ones.
The PSP one that I'm referring to had like some score. You know what? We can just watch it on stream.
Ooh.
Give me one sec.
Some free Sony advertising.
Exactly.
For the PSP in 2025.
Here, I'm gonna give you two. You know what? I'm not gonna watch the Ego Raptor animation. You can find that on your own, but I don't want to. I'm okay with stealing the PSP Nut commercial, but not the Ego Raptor PSP Nut commercial.
Valid.
There we go.
I love the early 2000s. Even Nintendo was a little bit like edgy in early 2000s. I was
absolutely.
looking through the menu on my GameCube again, and it's like, this is so not any era of Nintendo except the GameCube and maybe like the Virtual Boy.
Where's
like,
window? Yeah, like there was just an entire era where you had to be the coolest.
Yeah, and that was the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I mean, to be fair, we got a lot of edgy Sonic into 2000s. We got Sonic Adventure 2. We got Sonic 06. We got Shadow the Hedgehog.
Mm-hmm.
We got some of the other games were kind of edgy at the time from Sonic 2. I can't think of any particular other ones.
It's weird because, like,
kind of is,
Sonic Unleashed kind of rides that line where it's a little edgy, but really goofy at the same time.
I think Unleashed like found the balance,
Mm-hmm.
or at least they found the balance for like a game, and then they went to Colors and made everything way too funny, haha.
Yeah.
And then Generations was just a compilation game, so it doesn't really matter what the tone of the game is.
Yeah, it was the clip show of video games.
But then like you get Shadow Gen like 15 years after that, and it's like, actually this is a pretty dang good story.
Yeah. Here's the PSP Nut commercial.
Ooh. Oh, this is actually vaguely familiar already. Maybe.
Come out and play! I can't! I'm playing Nut! But there's Portable Nut! What? Yeah! It's a nut you can play with outside!
I feel like I have
PSP.
seen this actually.
It's like a nut
Yeah, no, I saw
you
this.
can play with outside.
I forgot about this style of
Well, I don't know if
commercial.
you saw this or
I got Portable Nut.
Hey man, what are you doing? I'm playing
I've never
Nut.
seen the Eager Raptor one.
Why don't you come outside?
Larry, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, it's an advertising campaign we tried to come up with to appeal to the youthful spirit of America.
Hey, you can play Nut outside?
This is very Newgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
PSP. It's a nut you can play outside.
What the fuck was that? That was the stupidest fuck. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna fucking stab you. Oh god, why do you have a knife?
That is very Newgrounds too.
Oh, absolutely. This feels like really early Ego Raptor, you know?
Stupidest commercial in the world. And
I
I'm
actually
like,
didn't
"You
find
bitch,
Eager Raptor
you
from his
fucking
animations,
asshole.
oddly
You
enough,
make
or
me
Game
so
Grumps.
big,
Really?
You motherfucker.
I found him
don't
from
wanna buy
the
a
music
PSP
track he made
anymore.
that was used in the One Shop
I'm so
animations,
fucking
IT
pissed at you,
Geeks.
Larry.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's a really catchy track, and every time I hear it, I think of Newgrounds.
He was in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but only on the Wii version as Bruce Banner.
I'll shoot you 3 times. I'll shoot you 3 times.
I did not know that.
Motherfucker.
Mhm.
You motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking kill you if you don't change
Yeah, this whole bit is very, 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 very Newgrounds.
It already went. What? What? You already sent this out to TVs everywhere, so Sony will go back. My family. I have a family to feed. Ah!
PSP. I have a family to feed.
That's really funny. That's a good ending line.
Absolutely. I mean, like, the idea of, hey, this was the actual commercial will never not be funny.
Bandicoot, this was Eager Raptor.
Yeah, that was Aaron Hansen of
This was-
Marvel Ultimate Alliance fame.
This is Aaron Eagle Raptor Hansen of fame of being on that one PlayStation reality show.
Oh my god. They absolutely
Tester?
cheated him out of it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Like,
I haven't really watched much of it. I'm just aware it exists.
I only watched up to when Aaron left, but there was essentially this thing where they had to fire melons out of a slingshot, and they booted one contestant out because they wouldn't, like, they weren't helping their team. but then they booted Aaron out for grabbing melons and helping his team.
Oh, that's really double standard. What the hell?
Oh yeah, no, it was
That's weird.
The tester ended after Aaron's season because people realized that it was not a good game show.
More like you're testing their audience. Am I right?
More like they're testing my patience.
Meow. Yo, funny girl.
Ooh.
I was just watching clips of like Ben Schwartz on Game Grumps again.
Oh yeah.
What a funny person.
He
Like,
is.
holy crap! What a funny guy.
He's consistently good too in everything that I've seen him in.
I agree. Oh, right. I can't see your game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here. I can't.
cannot believe you wouldn't share your experience with me.
You can't. I was showing you nut. Portable nut.
Ooh. Portable nut. It's a nut.
You can play with outside. Oh man.
I played one PSP game. like,
Really?
Start to finish.
Which
and
one?
It's my favorite, Daxter.
I can
It's
see
the best. If I have to play one, it's Daxter.
I can see why that's your favorite. Daxter is such a fun little noodle.
Literally, the box art with Daxter on it was like part of my inspiration for drawing.
Really?
He's just a great character design and vibe.
Oh, absolutely. Did you play?
And sure, like his personality hasn't aged well into 2025, but like he's definitely a strong character.
Mm-hmm. Did you play any of the Jack games before Daxter?
I think I played Jack. Did I play Daxter first? I don't remember. I may have played Daxter first, and then I played Jack 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Jack and Daxter 1, I will say, even though I played it way after it was new, it felt like I was playing it brand new. Like, it's such a good game, it kind of transcends like the need for nostalgia. It just makes it. It's really, really good.
I'll have to go back and play it, because, yeah, I didn't have a PS2 until way late in its life cycle, and it was more my brother's console than anything.
You can download Jack 1, 2, 3, and X on... X is part of the story, technically, the racing game, which is also really good. You can play them all on, like, PS5, like, online, or PS4, if you have that. They also have, like, a collection of it. Like, it's easy to find. I wish they would make something else in the series. Never played Lost Frontier. That's the only one I haven't played. That was made by another studio, and apparently it wasn't very good.
I mean, there's also the other non-canon one, Heroes on the Move.
I can't remember that.
Oh, you don't have to. It was a PlayStation Move game that featured Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, and I think Sly Cooper. And it only existed as a tech demo for the PlayStation motion control stuff.
That sounds right. I don't remember anything about it.
And like,
Because I never used a PlayStation Move.
it was interesting. I got it because it looked cool, and I worked at Toys R Us, so I got it for cheap. But
Also, for some reason, your stream isn't sharing. Like, it's buffering. Not for me.
give me one sec. What if I go outside? Oh God, Discord crashed, but I'm still here. Oh, I might not still be here. Oh no. I'm back, question mark? Oh. Hello? Oh, one sec. Let's see.
There you are.
Oh, there I am. Okay, no, Discord died.
No.
It kerploded.
You didn't hear my funny joke.
Ooh.
What if I take my nut outside? Was it worth the wait for the joke?
Oh god, I had to move through the goo.
Ooh.
Goo!
Yeah, Jack and Daxter 1, definitely a must play. Jack 2 and 3, if it's to your taste, they're very different from the first one, but the first one is just a really solid, like seamless platformer with great aesthetics.
I would
and
like
Daxter
to give...
kind of feels like an N64 platformer, oddly enough.
Ooh. I'm sure Daxter is really easy to get. I do have a PSP where I, like, at my apartment, so...
You can play PSP games, including Daxter, on console PlayStations, but it's going to be really blown up user interface.
I'm sure that Daxter is probably a pack-in game, so you can probably find it super easily at like a game store.
It was definitely like a bestseller, yeah. I also have Secret Agent Clank, but I've never played it. It came with Daxter, and I just never got around to it.
I think a lot of people say that Daxter was really good, but Secret Agent Clank felt like a pack-in game. Derogatory.
Well, I'm assuming, yeah, it's like the Clank minigames, but expanded to be a full game. Just if I had to guess, you found it.
I did it!
You did it. This one is a bit annoying to find all the keys for.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even do the mini games until you finish the levels.
Honestly,
you're forced to do like all the mini games at once.
Finding the keys was the easy part. Finding my way back to the door was the hard part.
Yeah, that can happen.
I forgot where the entrance to the.
By the
underground
way,
was.
holy crap! This boss. You know what boss it is?
Let's-
Know what?
Wait, which boss is this?
A seal of some sort?
Is this? This can't be the Sonic 06. This can't be Mephiles. It is! What the fuck?
It's Mephiles. It's fucking Mephiles.
Back from the Shadow Realm. Holy shit! I thought that
Oh, no, it
Sega
gets
was
better.
just like, nah, this
gets
guy
better.
doesn't exist.
It gets better.
And restore myself.
He's canonically breaking the fourth wall.
Oh
He
my
wants
god!
to be canon. That's incredible.
I love this.
This boss fight is actually pretty great too, if I recall, but I just love the premise. It's so good.
Absolutely.
Like, holy shit, they acknowledge 06. Like, I mean, of course they do. They have levels in it, but they're acknowledging the story of 06. Which is impressive.
Absolutely. Like,
Because, like, what the fuck is Mephiles as a character? I finished 06 finally. Like, I finally beat the final, like, annoying final level, and it's like, okay, so wait, Mephiles is Solaris, which is Iblis. But, like, so then what is Mephiles without Iblis? Like, why does Mephiles exist in the first place? And I don't know if the story ever explains that clearly.
I don't
Aside
think
from
so.
he just kind of looks like Shadow for the sake of Shadow being there. Like, what entity is Mephiles on his own without Iblis? Is it like kind of a Kirby Forgotten Land where it's like Solaris and Iblis, or Solaris and Mephiles to make Iblis? I'm not sure.
yeah, like, do I have to have polymerization and fuse two creatures together, or
think you
can
do.
they exist separately?
I mean, they definitely exist separately in the story, but the story is retconned by itself, so I don't know. Typically. But I just love that this is a boss fight. I love that they're like, yeah, no, yep, the story of 06 happened. There you go.
And it's sort of like, I would be down for if Sega was like, you know what? Let's just redo Sonic 06 with what we learned from later games.
I think because they're okay with making, like, serious, edgy stories again, they're okay with 06 acknowledgement. I think that's the main reason they're doing it at all. Because for a while, Sonic games were just, like, the most non-story. So now they're like, okay, no, people like the stories being a little over the top. It's a big part of the appeal. So, like, we can acknowledge some of the bad ones. They're edgy, too. And people like them, even though it's a bad game.
Maybe we can get Sonic 26.
Sonic 26.
Okay. Where's the Doom Morph? I need to be an octopus.
Just take care of them all.
It is a little awkward trying to traverse this stage because you do stick to the ground, and I don't know if there's an easier way to do it. But it's fun. I think I almost died to this one the first time. It was pretty hard for me.
I can believe it. There's a lot going on here.
The goo.
Go. Oh, I just need to go here.
I do think there was like a plot element in 06 where like the floor was covered in purple goo, so it kind of works with the power up.
I can see that. It has been a very, very hot minute since I've played 06.
It's been a hot 3 weeks since I played it.
I don't have any
Also, I
chaos
like it.
control. There we go.
I don't know who the VO is, but I really like the voice actor that got for Nicholas in this, and I like he's a little more panic sounding.
Well, and it really works for the character because, like, this is a moment of desperation.
Oh yeah, like he is just he only exists because of this time rift in this scenario.
There is no future for you. Ever.
That went way harder than it needed to go.
I know, right? It's so good.
That was a really fun boss fight. It had me using my noodle.
Use your noodle. I enjoyed the Sonic Heroes one too. I like that they just wholesale ripped what I'm made of from Heroes. It didn't need any touch-ups. It's just a good track.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate that they added a couple of extra lines to City Escape for Sonic Generations.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, they did. I think there's a bonus remix for it on the album.
Yeah, they got Lynn from Persona 5 to do it.
Nice.
I think I posted it in music actually.
Shadow, it's me.
Not now, Dad.
Shadow will never serve you. He's nothing like you.
Now we just need the dude from Forces as a boss. Infinite, the guy who got 30 minutes of screen time.
Yes. The warrior.
He's such a cool design too, and I love his concept.
I think Shadow's whole interaction with Infinite is he literally just beat him on the spot and then like fucked off.
Oh yeah, no, Infinite is like the biggest jobber in the Sonic franchise, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean I like his design without the mask, but like yeah, I think he's in the comics.
The comics are like where Sonic characters go to like
What do you think you
train
need
to become actual characters.
last encounter?
Yeah,
I surmise you defeated him at some point in the future,
this is Mike Pollock,
He's
right? I
grown
really
a
like how
new
he's
body
doing.
and used the nebulous
so.
nature of time in white space
check.
to accelerate his plans.
It sounds
for
like Mike Pollock.
He's right. No more mistakes. This time, I will crush every last one of them.
Shadow,
Like,
no!
I think they got the original voice for Gerald in the Shadow the Hedgehog game, but I definitely is different
This
here.
isn't who you are.
Yeah, they got Mike Pollock for this.
I named you Shadow
Yeah.
because without light, there's only darkness. But a shadow will show you where to find the light. Do you understand?
Marcus says Jet the Hawk and the rest of the Babylon Rogues need to come back.
Darkness. I want
They do
you
mention
to
Babylon
be
Rogues in the social media stuff now and then.
with peace
Really?
in your heart.
Yeah, they did recently. Like just as a one-off, but like, you know, they know they exist.
You know what we need? We need a new Sonic the Fighters.
Perfect. I need to play the first one first.
God, I think I
am going
played
through Sonic Adventure.
Sorry.
You know what I'm going through right now? I'm finally finishing up. I don't know if I'm allowed to even acknowledge this game exists. Sonic Chronicles, the RPG.
Oh, the BioWare one.
For the BioWare DS RPG, which is entirely touchscreen based.
Oh man, I was talking to somebody who worked on that, and apparently they were so excited to have the license until it was so horribly mismanaged. They tried
Oh,
their
yeah.
absolute best to salvage it, but like,
So the game is pretty whatever. I will say though, as I get to like the end of the game, where spoilers, if you care, I don't think it's a big deal. It's very like half Sonic X, half comic, so like there's a lot of like alien stuff. A lot of the like creature designs are like the art style of them and the designs are really cute, and I like them. They have like these little psychic kind of manta ray characters, and I forget their names off the top of my head, but I love their art style. Like that game has really good art actually for the time.
Yeah,
The story's whatever.
it really is interesting that like they got BioWare to make a DS game when
I know, right?
their resources could be way better managed doing something for console, and that could have. I think it's because they had like the Mario RPGs on the DS at the time. Like
Oh, you're right. It does feel like Bros attacks when you do power moves. In
Exactly.
Chronicles, yeah. The input method sucks. Like, the touchscreen tracing is not very kinetic, and it's kind of fidgety, but, like, you know, it's flashy enough. You get different moves depending on the characters you select in your party.
Yeah. All right. What
The
Venom
music
power
isn't as
up?
bad in the later areas. Like, the original kind of ambient stuff's okay in the game, actually, even though a lot of the horror music is meh.
God, I should start going to more networking events. Because, like, I just love hearing stories from people, you know?
Wings. You can fly.
The Doom Pixie Dust.
It's just like ground coffee. Instant coffee. Shadow's favorite. Sit dry.
The
Kinda
best
like-
part of waking up is Folgers in my cup.
Just the beans on ground.
Oh yeah? Do you like, do you make them with, like, hot coffee and, like, sugar? No. I snort the beans. What?
He literally says. He literally says in one of the Twitter takeovers, like, it's like I eat the beans like with a spoon, you simpleton. I want coffee, not coffee flavored water.
It's sort of like how some people eat Fruit Loops by themselves as a snack. That's me with coffee beans.
Some people eat Fruit Loops dry. I eat the cardboard. Extra fiber, no sugar.
I feel complete.
Oh yeah, you feel complete, Shats?
I feel completionist.
My father was Gerald. I'm Gerard.
Oh, is this the scene? There's a really good scene coming up, actually. It might be this one, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah? He's about to learn the word hubris.
It's time.
I'm sorry.
Hello, you Kirby final boss, you.
I'm proud of how you have walked it.
Oh man.
I believe in you.
I do kind of want to take a dip into Kirby 64 on stream.
I love Kirby. It's such a vibe. That was my first Kirby and one of my earliest games. It's just such a good aesthetic.
It was such a good intro to the series too, because I love the idea of combining copy abilities, and they never went back to that.
That's true. At least not in the same manner. Oh, this is the scene. I love the characterization in this coming up. It's so good.
Fight with your wish in my heart. Your wish for everyone to have a chance to be happy.
Aw.
Actually smiled. This is the only time he's ever smiled, I think. It's funny how, like, something that never happens and you see it happen, it's just, like, very special.
Oh, absolutely.
They did the character so well in this.
I think you're right in the fact that they learn from all of the previous games for this,
Nothing can
how
stop
to
me from reaching
characterize and combine edginess with, I guess, being genuine.
Yeah, like you can write serious stuff without it being campy and still be like, accessible. Like I think they found a really good balance so far.
Well, and I think, there's a time and place for being camp, because, like, that's
Yeah.
all of Devil May Cry. But
Yeah.
when you have that and you really respect your characters, you get something special.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I'm friends with Ken Pontak on Facebook, and he did stuff for Bump in the Night and like a bunch of kids stuff, and you can see that reflected in the way that him and Warren Graff handled Sonic. But that's what
Radical Highway.
really. This is the
You
last
went to
level.
opening.
What a good choice.
They've been teasing it all game.
Oh man, this is so cool.
I really like Radical Highway in this.
It's so
They,
honestly.
they pull back. They pull back so many little things about it.
Oh, whoops. No! I forgot that I'm supposed to press Y.
But why?
There we go. My one sin was that I wasn't paying attention. Unfortunately, it's a pretty big sin. There we go.
To bring back the little, whatever you call that, the swing, the bar swing,
Yeah.
feels the same.
No, thanks for
So
explaining
I
that.
think SA2 has some rough edges in terms of its controls, but I think in general it's pretty fun to control, and I'm like always happy to go back to it and play it.
Yeah, like, I will say, I don't have my GameCube here, and I only ever played Sonic Adventure 2 on Dreamcast, so I don't know how battle feels to control.
If I recall, the feel is the same. It's mostly just the little visuals that change.
Okay.
Because I tried that Adventure 2 on a Dreamcast recently for the first time at a convention, and it felt pretty much the same in City Escape to me.
Okay, that's good. Because, like, I feel like
it's essentially a port, and it's not even really much of an enhanced port in terms of the visuals. Like DX is an enhanced visual port of Adventure, but I think 2 is pretty consistent.
hey, Paragamer. This is what Sonic games look like now? Yes, it's gorgeous.
Right.
And, like, we've gone, I think, to the point of realism in video games where it's just all samey.
It's definitely like it's the diminishing returns where you can still see it, but like you have to be looking for it to care about it.
But,
Like
like,
if it's like a showpiece trailer, like absolutely. But like in the moment, it's flexible enough where that's not the only goal anymore. At least not as heavily.
well, and I think that's where we lead into the fact that, like, stylization is the name of the game now.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
like,
you-
I think personally the like lighting and stuff can even benefit stylized aesthetics as well, and I'm happy that like we're in that direction now for graphics more than just like how realistic can you make the skin texture. Or
Oh,
something.
absolutely. Like, there's I mean, one of my favorite examples is Guilty Gear, where there's a game from 2014, Guilty Gear XR. It looks,
I have played it.
yeah, and it still holds up, right?
Yeah, because it's like stylized. Heck, I think TF2 holds up stylized. Like it's visually an old game, but like only in like a technical way. Like the style holds up just fine. And Guilty Gear holds up fine. I still have not played Strive, and if someone gifted me that, I should play it.
Ooh, it's super fun. I think there's crossplay, so if you do end up playing it, we can play together.
Ooh. Well, I have it on Steam, but I don't have like a Windows computer or a Linux computer for it.
Oh,
So,
that would do it. They made a Switch version actually.
I will probably pick that up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because I'm hoping that the Switch 2 will run anything that's having issues on the Switch 1 much better.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they
It's
said
been 8 years. I hope it does.
I think they said that Strive on Switch runs at 60 FPS.
You know what? Honestly, with how optimized that game is to start, that makes sense.
Absolutely, and I think
it's a 2D fighter. They're gonna optimize that.
and I'm pretty sure it comes with all of the DLC besides the current pass, which means you get brisket.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh. Saved it.
no, not that time.
Nope. Feeling a little Sonic Heroes-y in level design.
Oh, there we go. Honestly, every time I launch myself off the stage at great speed, you just have to laugh. It's genuinely funny.
It is really good. Have you ever finished Shadow the Hedgehog?
No, I actually only played the opening level.
Honestly, fair. That's the best level.
Really?
Okay, no, there's other good levels, but like it's one of the strongest levels.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, if you like SA2 story, there's quite a few nice little callbacks.
Ooh.
Considering that's the entire MO
Well,
of that game.
I want to go back to SA2 because we never actually played the Dark storyline on stream.
Oh yeah, do that. Dark story. And then
Yeah.
Final story.
Well, now that I have my my Dreamcast back, we can actually give it the time that it deserves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing Final Rush on stream and just feeling this absolute exuberance when we beat it.
Oh yeah. So I'm not sure if it's based off the Golden Gate, but since his bridge is red, it kind of gives me Golden Gate bridge vibes, and also the game has a San Francisco level.
That's right.
I didn't know this, but I actually finally went over the Golden Gate the first time a couple weeks ago on a bike. And at the north end, the whole road actually curves. The bridge curves pretty strongly, and it looks really cool.
Oh, that's
Like, it curves west.
I guess it has to, just based on, its design.
But I'll show you the picture of it because you have to pass underneath it to get across it from like a lower street level, and it just looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. Last Sonic game Paragamer remembers playing was still 100% side-scrolling. Dang. Definitely pick up this one, Sonic and Shadow Generations. If you like the side-scrolling games, it has that's half the game.
D for Team Dark.
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 D's get degrees, that's why it starts with D.
Delicious.
This is giving me Crash Bandicoot 3 vibes with past tense level.
I can see that.
Yeah. Oh, Alpaca, congrats on the 3-stream streak.
Congratulations. Yeah, that's a really good title, by the way, for that game. Past tense.
Mm-hmm.
The level.
Ah!
Oh no, you fell off the big eye.
How?
There was more to do.
Wait, it's coming towards me.
Climb again.
I don't even have enough.
There was a second one.
There was. Okay. How do I get... Wait. I know how I get back there. There we go.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Much better.
God.
Go into the big gumball.
So happy that we have fast travel.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Sonic game. It's got to be fast.
That's true. I gotta play Sonic Frontiers.
You should. I enjoyed it a lot.
I've heard good things about that, and I do appreciate when we get some Dr. Eggman characterization.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that game is pretty great with this story.
Plus, I also heard that it just feels really good to play.
It does. And it's the first game that I think they follow up in this one. You can actually just tune how you want the overall controls to feel.
Oh, that's so nice.
You can just keep momentum at 100% if you want. Then like you can jump and you'll just like follow momentum and like ramp up hills.
Mm-hmm.
That's not for the levels because I guess the levels need a stricter like character control, but for the overworld you can make it whatever you want.
Are you saying that the levels need to be designed?
Yeah, I know, right? Coming from Sonic, but like.
I also want to try out. I'm a sucker for playing games on original hardware, so I want to see if I can find just a cheap Sega Saturn and play Knights.
Well, you can probably find one somewhere. I don't know how cheap. Saturns aren't the cheapest, but
I'm sure if I get like a Japanese Saturn, it might be cheaper.
yeah. So when I go to Japan, I actually want to, like, I could buy Japanese games, but I feel like, much like in North America, you can probably find some American copies of games, and because everything is cheaper there, it might be cheaper.
Well, there's also the fact that, at least in my experience, Japanese games do default to your system's language setting.
Oh yeah, I just mean if I'm collecting games, I would rather be consistent. If it's like a game I intended to get in while I was in North America.
Yeah, that tracks.
Because it's not like they won't have what will be there, like international releases. I just don't know how common it is. It's not very common here.
Well, I remember being at in Akihabara, and they did have like a foreign games section.
Yeah, so that's good. I'm actually gonna be really close there the first day. I'm staying the first night in Asakusa. So yeah.
Ooh, where at?
I just realized yesterday that it's one stop past the Tokyo Skytrain.
Oh yeah, no. Asakusa is
I
like.
I don't want to say the exact hotel, but it's in the area.
Oh. No. No, Asakusa is really, really nice. That's where I lived the first month I stayed in Japan.
Nice.
I was really, really close to the department store, Asakusa Rocks. And actually, one thing I recommend you do, it might sound... Okay. I'm not going to preface it with anything. Go to a stage show on the top of a department store.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, you're going to be the only adult there without kids. But it's a really fun experience because like I went to one of the Kamen Rider ones, and there were just like little sections where like Kamen Rider was having some trouble. So they were like, "All right, kids, Kamen Rider is having some trouble. Wish him good luck. Say ganbate, Kamen Rider." And like all the kids were so earnest in saying like ganbate, Kamen Rider.
That's so cute. I love it. Ganbate.
God, if I could do it all again, I absolutely would.
You can.
I can't. That's true.
You could. You could just come hang out with me.
I did tell myself that the first acting gig that I get that pays enough, I am absolutely going back to Japan.
Heck yeah. I will be looking forward to it if you do.
Yeah. Well, because like I assume you're not going to just stay in Tokyo, right, for the whole year?
So I don't really know what my first month is gonna look like because there's so many things I haven't done. I'm either gonna spend a couple days in Tokyo and then immediately just like take a train for the sake of taking the train to Osaka and maybe Kyoto, or I might just stay a week or two in Tokyo and then take the train. Like I don't know exactly what I'm doing the first few days, but I do know that I'm going to be in Tokyo for a couple months at least, or at least a month or two, and then maybe, depending on like how I feel, I don't know how long. Like I'm doing a monthly rental, so like I can move any month I want.
That's true.
But I'll probably be in Tokyo 1 to 2, maybe 3 months max, and then move if I really like one of the other major areas. I do want to like visit some of the snowboarding areas because I have a snowboard pass. It's good for like Hakuba and Hokkaido.
Oh, later, Bandicoot.
So. See you, Bandicoot.
Yeah. No,
And I want to ride the pizza chair. I want to ride the chairlift that's just a single seater and it's terrifying because it's got no safety harness. It's just holding the bar that connects to the wire.
Oh God.
It's the size of a large pizza box.
That sounds exciting in a scary way.
2-seater ones are already exciting in a scary way. I'm gonna have half that space.
I'm just really excited for you. Like, you know, I thought that staying there for like a month at a time was like exciting, but staying there for a year.
Yeah, because I'm not just like an extended visit. I am literally living there, so
Yeah,
it's
well,
gonna be fun.
because that was the whole point when I went the second time. Was I didn't want to be a tourist in another country. I wanted to live in another country. Hello.
Hello, Gideon. We're talking about Japan. How's it going?
About bread? What?
About
Bread.
Nihon, where they
Pon?
call bread pan.
Oh, because I said pan.
Oh. No. How is a shadow hedgehog?
We're almost done. If I can like actually play game.
I put my avatar in honor of the hog.
Oh, let's see. Oh, it's not showing up.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Give me 1 sec.
Your hog has failed.
Not again.
Hold on.
Not again.
What if I reboot
Ugh.
it? There we go.
I swear I went to a doctor for this.
There
Hi,
we go.
Bandicoot.
There we go. Both Alpaca. There we go. Both Alpaca and their boyfriend want to go to Japan so bad.
I have a couple friends in LA that want to go. I have another friend that's already booked like to meet up with me for an entire month of May, so that'll be fun.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Because like one of my favorite things that happened when I went to Tokyo the second time was my friend Griffey was actually living in Hino at the time, just outside of Tokyo, and she had like this really cute 2-story house. That was like $600 a month to rent.
That sounds cheap even for Tokyo.
Well, because it was outside of Tokyo.
Oh,
in,
you mean like it's like in a rural area technically,
Yeah, we're like
or like not
It
central?
was,
Okay.
It was Soto Kyo.
Aruto Janaito. Ah, jeez, I have to thread the needle to get to there. I don't think I can homing attack that little dot.
How many? I'm so happy there's no live system anymore in this.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I think we finally
Nice.
gotten to the point in gaming where they realized that lives were just a ploy to get quarters.
Yeah,
Don't let the big lives tell you. Don't let Big Mario tell you otherwise.
Big M. Yeah.
Oh, that's another place you can go, the Nintendo Museum.
I'm definitely going to the Nintendo Museum. Yeah, I'm not skipping that. I'm still. I know it's just one location, but like, the fact that I just accidentally learned, like, oh yeah, I guess I'm literally getting off the station after the Sky Tree. Just kind of like surprised me in a weird way.
Oh, I missed the Sky Tree.
I want to go to Kirby Cafe.
Oh, the Kirby Cafe was so nice.
I hear it's busy, but actually one of the decent ones.
Yeah, the food was really nice. The portions were a bit small, but I think at a theme cafe, that's just par for the course.
As long as the food's good.
Yeah.
Japanese-sized portions, or was it small for
No.
a Western boy?
I would say that like when I went, at least they were like taster portions.
Okay.
But that was
I mean,
also
the jars look nice.
Oh damn it. They also like I went when they just opened. Like
okay.
my souvenir from the Kirby Cafe was a CD of the music that they were playing.
That's very Japan, actually.
Yeah.
Growing Canadian boy.
My favorite clothing brand, Western Boy.
I could see that
You've
as being
heard of-
like an
you've heard
actual
of-
clothing brand.
You've heard of Old Navy. Now get ready for Young Crimson.
Oh. So
Here he is on the screen, Young Crimson.
First of all, hi Romy. Second of all, Romy redeemed a mistress, but Andy isn't here. Who wants to try doing it?
I can't even come close to that, man.
I feel like I would not do it justice.
All right, I guess I
Got
have
to do it, Carson.
I think we're all on this side.
Mistress! Romy the
pretty
lion
good,
has
actually.
finally joined us, mistress.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's like he's right here with us.
I wish Andy was real. All you can do is just be his fan.
I wish Andy was real and not just a Vocaloid we keep pretending is a real person.
Don't meet your heroes.
He's literally an android.
By the way,
After
there's a
Andy's
third.
social credit score went down.
So this is the Shadow final boss.
Devil Doom.
Oh, is it? Wait, you
Yeah,
played it?
not that anyone would know because no one finished Shadow.
Who wouldn't finish Shadow?
He's literally
The
space.
Hedgehog. You had to play it 10 times.
Agreed. Time to sever this.
Wait, what?
Get the last story in Shadow the Hedgehog, you had to get 10 different endings.
Jeez.
Oh, wait, is this what Carson did?
No, he's playing Generations. This is
Yeah.
much more well designed.
They learned from their mistakes with this one.
You can say
This game
it.
came out 20 years after Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm still kind of salty that they don't reference Lost World or Boom. Well, actually, they have
Yeah.
Orbot and Cubot.
I mean, they're not specific to those games, though.
No.
Like the orange
Actually,
guy?
yeah. The little red orb and the yellow cube.
Yeah.
Sidekicks. I think they showed up first time in Colors. And then, like,
What is-
kind of prototype Ergo and Unleashed.
What is Shadow riding on? Is that like a
So
Shadows?
that's Shadow's Manta Ray mount.
Shadow has Venom powers, basically.
Like, not even kidding. It's basically Space Satan gave him a symbiote so that he could become powerful enough to absorb and take the identity of. Because
Reminds me
hedgehogs
of-
are the perfect configuration for a life form.
This reminds me of Bayonetta, where Bayonetta's hair demons.
It does feel very Bayonetta, actually.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Like literally, this sequence feels like it's out of a Bayonetta 2. I still need to. Maybe one day I'll play Bayonetta. I'll finally play Bayonetta 3 after I pre-ordered it.
I gotta play those. I've never played any of them, but they look so good.
They feel really, really good.
Yeah.
And I
they're
don't
so
know if
good,
we'll
it
ever
made
get
me
another
think
one.
Heck yeah.
Because
It made me think that I liked
I don't know if we'll ever get another one because Platinum Games is collapsing.
Oh no. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Alpha Dream collapsed, and we got a new Mario Luigi.
Well,
Anything's possible.
so Kamiya, one of the founders of Platinum Games and the director of Bayonetta, quit Platinum Games, and then now he's directing the Okami reboot.
Ooh, that's a good sign.
And he made his own studio, Clovers. And I guess a bunch of Platinum Games people left Platinum Games and might be going to Kamiya's new studio.
He's doing it just for the Kojima.
Well,
Yeah.
he's essentially doing Platinum Games again, but in the reverse way, because he left Capcom to make his own studio, and now he left his studio to work with Capcom.
Part of Platinum Games.
Whoops.
That's really funny.
Now get ready for Silver Movie.
What if we did it this way, but then the other way? But what if we did it the other way, but the first way?
He started at Studio Clover, or Clover Studio, and then he made Platinum Games, and now he's at Clovers, plural.
That feels like feels like he was watching Panty and Stocking one day. I will not elaborate further.
I gotta watch Panty and Stocking.
Oh, it's so
I love
good.
that style.
I wish we could watch it on stream, but I have the Blu-rays, and HDCP is a thing.
That's me with Iazakin.
Yeah.
That's the #1 Starter Belt fan.
I listened to a remix of that like a decade and a half ago on repeat forever.
Oh man, the Penny and Stocking music is so good too.
Yeah, it's in my head now.
One of my favorites was the Scanty and Nisox transformation theme.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I want you to make believe it's the first.
Yeah.
God, it's so good.
I only know
I
the
think I
melody.
like-
but yeah.
I'm a really big fan of Fly Away. That's my favorite.
Here, I'm actually...
I love that DDR song.
Fly away now.
Fly away
Oh,
now,
yes.
fly away. Sorry, I'm just
I think that was pivotal with my
your taste in
my
music.
J music taste. Soloですね。
そうですね。
そう。
Ah!
Date.
I gotta turn up the edge here.
Date.
I'm switching a maximum edge.
Maximum edge.
You guys want to be cool like me? Make sure you Google maximum edge.
Hey Gideon,
That's
do you know what my favorite drink is?
What?
Soda.
Sprite?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry. There was I had Angel on for a power wash stream for a little bit, and he told me he only contractually will agree to it if there was a low poly Dr. Pepper on the screen.
That's the only way to bring Zen Angel back to Twitch is to make an offering of virtual Dr. Pepper.
If Dr. Pepper actually sponsored him, I think he would return to streaming.
It's
Well,
just
there's
like
an
a
idea.
hexagonal prism. Yeah.
That might be a fun advertising campaign where it's like, this streamer quit streaming unless he was sponsored by us. So now he's become
Carson,
the official voice of Dr. Pepper.
Carson, did you you're a hedgehog, but you turn into a squid.
Yeah,
You're a squid now. You're a kid
I'm
now.
a kid now. This is actually Splatoon 4.
You're a squid.
It feels
now.
like it. It really feels like you're playing Squid in Splatoon.
So
No, like,
if you're
Gideon, you should play this game. It does
Okay.
feel like that.
can you play as Knuckles?
No.
No.
So I can't be a kid now.
You can play as Knuckles in the Frontiers DLC. Actually, you can play as all of them in the Frontiers DLC except Shadow, and they're really good.
I'm a squid
Spoilers.
now.
They're good.
I'm a kid now.
Romy got the Yamper Build-A-Bear plush? I didn't know that was a thing. That's so cute.
Who's the Emperor?
Yamper was one of the Pokemon in Sword and Shield. It was a...
Oh yeah, the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, the corgi-looking dog.
Yeah, that turns into a Dachshund, I think?
Moltons, I think.
Oh, hold on. I gotta turn the volume back up.
Oh yeah, All Hail Shadow.
All hail.
That's the name of the song.
Nice.
It's literally in the lyrics. It's a remix of the theme.
There we go. Hold on,
browsing
Black. Hold on, Devil Doom. I need to turn up the sound of my iPod.
My iPod Touch.
The lyrics are literally bow your head slow, all hail Shadow. It's so over the top. I love it.
It's pretty bad.
It's from Shadow 05. Like it's
Shadow
this whole
05,
game's like,
Sonic
let's do
06.
Shadow the Hedgehog, but good. Let's do Shadow the Hedgehog, but good.
One had to walk so the other could run.
Yeah.
We'll not elaborate
You're the
further on
fake.
which is which.
You're the fake hedgehog here. My game came first. Shadow 05, Sonic 06. Beat that, faker.
Also, we are technically getting another final boss in a Sonic game with a Crush 40 track, so even if it's the same one, it is remixed, so it's new.
This is crazy.
And they, it's so good. And it's a modern Sonic track, because it's rock mixed with orchestra.
Very bombastic.
Oh, jeez. No, the two things that are consistently amazing with Sonic are characterization. Even when the characterization is kind of surface level, it's still incredibly strong. And the music.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
you can have Sonic with no game, and it's still immediately recognizable as Sonic.
Yeah, they have a strong aesthetic with the music.
Mm-hmm.
They have a couple strong aesthetics with the music.
Oh, absolutely. And I really appreciate the fact that they've embraced both the classic Sonic music and the modern Sonic music.
Oh yeah. I agree.
Imagine showing this to somebody like in the Dreamcast era. I think they would die.
Actually, this is not far off from the Dreamcast final bosses. I mean, okay, it's... Okay, the first one is very much this vibe, but like, yeah.
They would die in real life.
Wait, no, I guess the second, the way SA2 ends is pretty crazy too.
Yeah. It's so adorable.
Shows.
With a little corgi butt. Yeah, Bolton.
If you show this to like someone in the Genesis era, they'd be crazed.
There you go. They would die.
It's like, hey kid, so this is what Sonic's going to be.
Hey kid, eat doom.
Like, Sonic 1 does not have an interesting final boss.
No, it's just a man in a can.
Sonic 2 and 3 do.
You take that back.
Oh, I
Sonic
am
1's final boss is
on
Eggman in an
rants.
elevator. It's just...
Give me rings, please.
Oh, that's so cool.
This one is like, oh hi, you're fighting an alien who you won't have the DNA of.
That was literally a moment in JoJo Part 3, by the way, that we just did. where the main villain stops time, but then the hero moves within their stop time and then stops time in their stop time.
I believe Shadow stole from JoJo.
Listen,
Incredible.
Shadow walks so JoJo could run. I wonder if there's a Sonic-themed place in Japan, either restaurant or shop. Probably. Probably.
Probably.
I wouldn't be
Probably.
surprised if they made the Chow Garden restaurant from Sonic 3 in
That could
like
work.
real.
There is a, I mean, I'm sure there's like a pop-up cafe at some point. There is a Sonic
Be the
themed
change
restaurant
you wanna see.
in Texas. Like a Sonic cafe in Texas.
Oh,
which is
I mean,
interesting.
I thought you were gonna say like Sonic the drive-thru.
Sonic.
No.
Sonic Shakes and Burger.
I love Sonic.
The drive.
I actually unironically do enjoy that restaurant.
I've never been. Is
Never
it
had it.
actually good?
Yeah, it's good. It's literally just you drive up, you order on the screen next to your parking spot, and they bring it out to you.
It's like an old school sort of like
Yeah,
roller skates.
Yeah.
yeah, just without the skates.
Just
And
the
their menu
roller.
is huge. It's a really big menu, if I recall.
It's like the opposite of In and Out.
Out and
I was really yeah, because sometimes you had to go outside and then get back in your car and you eat. But I went to an In-N-Out almost in San Francisco recently, but the lineup was out the door.
Yeah. When I went to In and Out the first time, I was scared to order off the secret menu, so I just ordered a regular burger, and it was
Oh,
like
you gotta get animal style.
exactly. I didn't believe that there was a secret menu.
Yeah, that's how I feel about a lot of secret menus. It's like this is called substitutions, and you have names for them.
yeah.
Are you sure
Don't-
they didn't
don't
just
let
cook
Big
a hedgehog
Burger
right
let
down
you
the
hear
road?
that.
Aww.
Big Burger, my favorite
Burger.
restaurant.
Don't
I
let
am Big Burger, home
Ronald
of the Big
tell you
Burger.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing that I like about this game is that they justify getting the Chaos Emerald in Sonic Generations, even though you got in here.
Nice work.
It's Rouge.
Perfect timing.
I do appreciate it.
Rouge is here.
To confront the monster that trapped us
It's
here.
it for our good
Even going to
cutscenes.
switch the emeralds without him noticing. We
That's
have to do it
awesome.
now.
Very well.
Wait, is
Up to you.
Who else is here? Is Silver here?
Take care.
No,
Not,
unfortunately.
not in Shadow Generations, but he was in
Aren't you coming?
Sonic
We
Generations.
might need your help.
Ick.
I need
Is
to settle
SBO
something
here?
first.
There's something even more surprising from 06 in this, though.
Oh, yeah.
And they justify him being here, too, which is crazy.
Shadow?
Maria!
I knew you could do it.
I love seeing, like, these characters in, like, any amount of state where they're not, like, just, like, either already dead or insane.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
I'm dying or going insane.
Did you ever see Back to the Future, Shadow? I'm Marty
With
McFlying
Robert
out of here.
Zemeckis.
Time anomaly is beginning to heal. We are returning to our own point in time.
I'll stop Rouge. Use chaos
It's like
control.
the Batman
this
scene
moment in
where he's
time.
like, "Don't leave me."
No. I don't
Yeah.
want to be frozen in
Seems
one
actually
place
really good.
at a time.
It is.
Besides, your friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
Goodbye, Hedgehog.
I'll see you again.
It's interesting because it's a really Japanese plot point to have
Always be in your heart.
learned from trauma and having to accept it before, like, to be able to move on as a person. It's been a plot
yeah.
point in a lot of Japanese games that I've played.
Wait,
Yeah, it's tried and true, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
I love Persona.
I love
Well,
good writing.
from Alpaca, what she said, she's a Persona too. She got a purse and a plushie.
For 1 second I thought you could see his like skeleton.
No,
no,
that's 2005 Shadow.
I thought he like discombobulated. He's crying. Yummy.
You love buying plushies and getting them for a steal? Hell yeah. I got plushies, but they were really expensive. I got Gummy Goo
Gummy cool.
here.
Cool.
Oh, the bunny ears fell.
Show me that gummy goo.
Okay, I'll show you the Gummy Goo. There's the Gummy Goo.
Hey, yo, Frankie.
Good eye.
Show me the gummy goo.
Gummy goo.
Oh yeah, I want a sandwich with some Gummy Goo.
Gummy goo.
Don't skip on the Gummy Goo,
Yeah, easy on the mayo.
but extra on the Gummy Goo.
Extra gummy goo. Italian herb.
Have you?
I
ever
actually
heard
really
of
like this
Squid-
game.
Shadow Generations was great.
Yeah, really. We can tell.
Like, it's done well. It's done really well.
I do appreciate that they packaged it with Sonic Generations, because I feel like if they released this standalone, it would be like a $30 game that a lot of people overlook.
Is that kind of like the Bowser's Fury Super Mario World thing?
I'd say
where
I'd say that this
the
is
benefits-
comparable.
It's like
Yeah, it even
the
kind of
game just
feels like it.
benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, also the overworld kind of feels like a Bowser's Fury overworld in a good way.
Because Generations was its own game before, right?
Yeah, it came out on PS3 and 360.
Okay.
2011.
Oh
Wow,
god.
that was 10 years ago.
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
only
14
10
is
years
10.
ago.
It's 2021, everybody.
Yeah.
It's still 2021.
What are
Dude,
you
Rich
talking
had
about?
the EB?
They're
What?
sorry.
Yeah. No, they collab with a lot of people on
The
like,
guitars,
socials.
Richard EB.
Mhm.
I followed him on YouTube for.
Nathan Sharp is in Frontiers. Like, they do some crazy like fandom crossover people stuff.
Well, I think it's
Yes.
interesting because like the people who are, you follow on YouTube have careers, and like this something like this would essentially have happened in like the 2000s, where somebody that you thought was underground got a big gig and became big.
The I forget her name because I haven't talked. Oh, Katie Chris, like the manager, like was someone I used to talk to like 15 years ago. Like, it's crazy how people like get into the positions they are. Very happy for her.
Like Tyson Hess. I used to read his comic Boxer Hockey, and when I was going to school for illustration, I had a chat with him about making comics that really put into perspective the fact that I don't think I was the right person to get into comics. But it was, like, the way that he described it, I was like, oh, okay, well, like, this is a level of passion that I don't think I have for this.
That's fair. Comics are hard.
But, like...
I know friends who are into comics. Comics are hard, they say.
Yeah, like, the dude was just really passionate about what he did. And, you know, going from meeting him at a convention with, like, a little table to, hey, so I was, like, the big boy for the Sonic redesign.
The big boy.
Yeah, they called him in. That's crazy.
Yeah.
big
No,
boy.
he is such a nice guy, too. I met him at the Calgary Expo. I talked to him on Twitter about meeting up and talking comics, and he's like, yeah, I'll bring you a coffee. And it's like, okay, yeah, I take it black. And I bring him the coffee, but I didn't realize how long of a line I had to stand in, so I brought him an ice-cold coffee accidentally. But then, the next summer, I saw his table. I didn't know he was going to San Diego Comic-Con, and I saw his table. I'm like, oh my god, I can make it up to him. I go upstairs, I grab a hot coffee, I go downstairs to his table, I'm like, hi, I don't know if you remember me, but I was that asshole at Calgary Expo who gave you a cold coffee. Here's a hot one.
Hot ones.
That's amazing. It came full circle.
Just got generic animals and dragons. It's a local shop, not a chain. Don't really want to dox yourself. That's fair. I feel like maybe I'm a bit too cavalier about my personal information, personally.
There's
Don't worry,
definitely
you can
like
say cool words like cavalier.
I used to live near a street called Cavalier.
I stayed in an
Guess you'll never
Airbnb in
find-
Vancouver, sorry, in Richmond, on Otter Street.
That's great. I think I know where that is.
I like this song. Track.
This one's from Sonic Forces.
Yeah, Front Forces has good music. You just never hear any of it because the stages are 15 seconds long.
And then you also only ever hear Fist Bump.
That's also true.
Man,
I would argue Forces has some of the best vocal tracks, like just for like catchiness in Sonic games.
I can see that. I think it would be fun to try and return percent Sonic Forces.
Yeah.
Because,
there's Shadow episode, which is like 3 levels.
Well, some friends and I, like, spent a lot of time in the character creator and then beat it within 2.5 hours.
Oh yeah. It's short. It's real short.
How else will members be able to find you and join the Cult of Blaha? Funny you should say that. I have one right here. I like to store my bunny ears on him, actually. There we go.
Nice. Very good. So did you play... Have you looked at the DLC for Shadow Generations?
I visually seen it.
Like
give me one
the
sec.
level?
No, with his eyes.
With the
No,
eye?
no, I haven't actually seen the level at all.
Ooh, it's fun.
No, we got some time. Let's take a look at the old PayPal account.
I think it's a few dollars. It's not too bad.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I should have enough for it.
That is a good view of that stage.
It's such a good view. Yeah, I just had to take a look at what I had in my PayPal because I grabbed a sketch from you.
Nice.
So I wasn't sure how much I had in there and if it would take it from my bank account, but no, I do have enough for the DLC now.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, plus I get it's almost the end of the month.
That is true. I'm moving in 3 days.
Oh god.
Congrats.
72 hours remain.
Were you able to get rid of the stuff that you wanted to get rid of?
I mean, I've gotten rid of most things I need to get rid of. Anything that I'm not selling, I'm recycling, so everything's ready to go.
That's good.
I just have to... I might buy a suitcase last minute, so I don't have to borrow someone's and then ship it back empty across the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Wait, what song is this?
This is Doom Zone on the soundtrack. It is the track that plays whenever the Black Doom brings you into the Radical Highway Zone.
This goes crazy.
Oh,
It's so
absolutely.
good. It's my favorite one on the track. Literally my favorite track on the whole soundtrack.
This is just a drum and bass, like solid drum and bass track.
This is remixed by, I think it's Rich A.E.B. or something. I
By
think
the
no,
Rich
it might be someone else.
boy.
It's him or it's them or no, sorry, no, it's someone else. What's their name? It's another well-known like remixer person.
Person.
I have it on my music.
Remixist.
I can tell you. Because I grabbed the soundtrack immediately. It's the chemists with a Q made that remix.
Oh, geez. Is it... Okay, it is showing my Steam information on here, so... Give me 1 sec. I'm going
don't
to...
show that.
I'm going to
Yeah, don't
turn
show
off... this. Where's game capture? So that you don't see
I
me
like that.
buy a game.
Even the menu music for Shadow Generations is the Shadow the Hedgehog menu music. I love it.
There we go.
Oh, Carson, I finally did the what's it called? The Streamlabs OBS thing, like the widget
Yeah.
to integrate the two together. It's so much better than base, like than base OBS.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
that I
people...
can,
Extendable.
A lot of people don't like Streamlabs. I personally think that just works really well for me.
People don't have like Streamlabs for the like choices they make, but their software is fine.
Exactly.
It's mostly OBS, but with some nice extras.
The fact that I'm able to like read the chat and also monitor my audio levels is like that's valuable, because I would normally have Twitch up and then I wouldn't see how loud I am.
I mean, if you sign into Twitch on normal OBS, you do get the pop-ups with like your Twitch chat and stuff.
I like having
it's a little less designed, yeah.
Yeah, I have a tiny second screen, so that's what I use to monitor OBS and the chat as well.
Naruhodo.
Soda.
Soda.
But Psyche,
Tate.
it's been good.
Nice.
There we go.
It's been daijobu.
Daijoubu da. Man, I can't wait to immediately lose all my confidence in 3 days.
Oh, when I landed in Japan after being confident in my Japanese skill, I got to my apartment, and the guy was like, "Oh, you communicated really, really well on Airbnb. I'll just, I'll send this Okasan, Obasan to meet you. They don't speak any English." And I'm like, "Okay, this is going to be a really, really cool way to test my skills." You know what I remembered when I got to my apartment?
What?
I remembered. Shatsuwa Aoi desu.
I don't know that one. What is that?
That means that shirt is blue.
Oh.
That was the one phrase that came to mind.
Did your Obasan say, "This is a pen"?
Pen, pineapple, apple pen.
Could you tell me the word for pen? Pen.
Is a pen.
Can you tell me the word for pencil? Enpitsu.
MP2.
No, sorry, English.
Sorry, I don't have MP3. I just have Enpitsu.
Hey.
Watashi no Nihongo sukuro wa yokunai.
With the bunny ears, are you
Gomenasai.
cosplaying as someone? This is the Bun Carson redeem. I have Oswald the Rabbit as a. I got these at Tokyo Disneyland because I wanted to get Mickey ears, but then I saw the Oswald ears, and I'm like, yo.
Nice. Oh, that's gonna be weird, just being able to like take a train right up to Disneyland.
Oh yeah. And they also have the Starlight Passport, where it's like half price admission if you're cool with just going past 6.
Oh, heck yeah, I love Twilight Hours. That's a good summer thing.
Yeah, it was even I thought it was nice going in the fall. There we go. Because then
I'm
you
gonna head to Osaka first to go to Nintendo World just for the theme of Japan, but like I'll definitely go to both.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely, like, I'm biased because that was when I went to go to Disneyland. But sorry, give me one sec. There we go. Going to Tokyo Disney Sea during Halloween when they do their villain takeover was really, really cool.
Oh, I love the Halloween. Yeah. I wonder if they do Nightmare for that Haunted Mansion,
Oh yeah.
because I know it's a different Haunted Mansion.
Let's see. So I think I have
Although
to.
I don't actually know if it's a different Haunted Mansion, but I mean the whole thing about the Disneyland in Tokyo is it's a one-for-one copy of when they did it.
Yeah, so
the
Tokyo
same.
Disneyland is almost a one-for-one copy. When I went, they actually had the Stitch encounter.
Yo.
Like
which-
Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah, you know that that thing at Disneyland where you talk to the turtle from Finding Nemo?
Crush?
Yeah. So it's that, but with Stitch.
I love it.
And Stitch goes like,
Stitch talks to you. Like I remember, Stitch asked this person, in front of me, like, "What do you like?" And she's like, "I like music." And Stitch is like, "Ooh, music." And I don't like music.
that's pretty good.
Ooh.
Really good.
Oh yeah, no, I am confident in my Stitch voice. I can let's see. How?
That's really good.
Muda. Nala Krista.
Pretty
Yeah.
dang good.
I'm-
Yeah, I know Stitch is really popular in Japan in terms of Disney characters.
Really?
He kind of was everywhere, but like especially like he had his own anime.
Okay. So
I'll Stitch.
how do I access the DLC?
You have to go
So
to
apparently,
it.
so Stitch like doesn't age visually. So like the Stitch anime takes place like 30 years in the future, and you see a character that looks like Lilo in one episode that's actually Lilo's daughter. It's very
Crazy.
Okay.
That's what I recall hearing anyway.
Alpaca didn't like the anime though.
Hated it.
I'm sure it's a different vibe for sure.
Where is the DLC?
You gotta go find it.
That's in game 1 of Ace Attorney, so
Hey Google, how do you access the DLC in Shadow Generations?
oh, it's actually right next to it's a big ring, like on your left.
On my left?
On your right now. Like a little bit more to the right. It's that big purple thing.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's just out. It's just
Hey
right
Google.
there.
Hey Google, cancel please.
Stop.
Thank you.
Stop. Where could that be?
Oh my gosh, it's Persona.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe we
Are
can
you-
get the Joker costume for Shadow.
You mean the shadow costume for Joker?
This is a really good level too.
That's an awesome
Very
impression. Thanks,
topical.
Remy. No, and thanks, Alpaca.
Oh no! I'm going to San Francisco.
No, actually, this is another real location.
I'm going to Akihabara.
This is where Ryan's going.
You're getting closer. You're going to.
I'm going to Japan.
By the way, this is
Shibuya.
going to be Keanu Reeves.
Where am I now?
This is literally Shibuya. That coffee sign is an edited out Starbucks.
I actually went to that Starbucks.
This is crazy.
Marriage! They're advertising marriage.
Marriage.
Good. Birth
Son
rates are
Amy.
low.
Is that
This is what Abe would have wanted.
Oh, also,
taking on another form?
so they were complaining there wasn't enough Shadow the Hedgehog levels in Shadow Generations.
Wrecked my own dimension.
So you get Westopolis. Which is
Does that
pretty
shop
honestly
say
pretty
cafe
good.
and eggs?
Yeah, because well, yeah, it does.
Suspicious. I
It's
should
a really good
follow.
Westopolis remix.
Looks like I kept my basic form.
But now I'm voiced by Cool Guy.
Now I'm voiced by American sweetheart, even though he's Canadian. Keanu Reeves.
Don't take it away from them. They need a W right
Yeah.
That's true, you know.
No.
It's really funny because there was a review, an interview with like him and Ben Schwartz. Like, and Ben Schwartz says, actually, you know, he's from Canada, and they just like the interviewer just just completely ignored the joke and just asked the same question again. It's like, no, give it. We need it.
Oh my God, Subway Surfers!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real game. They actually it's
You can get mad at me.
it's Shadow Generations.
I'm so happy they invented trains because of Subway Surfers.
Now I have a way to get to point A and point B.
Man, they should like make some of these, but they go across the country.
And in North America, even.
God, that's never happening.
Oh, it's happening real slowly, but yeah, it would be nice if it was faster. Speaking of subways, I don't need to say anything. I can just play level.
No, go for it.
No, I mean you're literally gonna. I'm just gonna say stuff that's like 3 seconds before it shows up.
He doesn't want to spoil you.
I don't want a 3-second spoil you.
Happy Japan.
Happy!
Japan. Oh, that's
okay.
just a real ad.
The open campuses.
Oh, you know what that is?
Oh, yes. I can get
That's
higher
probably a
education.
reference to. I bet that's a reference to, like, 2 Point Campus or something, because Sega owns that.
Oh, that would make sense.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. A lot of people are a lot more popular than I ever expected it to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mobile game. If it's free, people will play
a
it.
Switch port.
It's probably free on Switch too, like to download.
That would make sense.
What a waste of time.
I like I want to know how many. Probably a lot. I want to know like how many of these level sections are actually based on real areas.
I wouldn't be surprised
Like,
if like
inspired.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're inspired by areas and then they just like expand them.
Yeah.
It's all right. He has a parachute.
That was straight up the model they used for the. I'm pretty sure that was straight up just the gun soldier model they used in the CG from the old game.
Sorry, that was just kind of funny because like Shadow goes, "You can't stop me!" Immediately gets stopped by the fire.
Yeah. That happened to me a lot too.
You can't stop me. Shadow, have you met the mighty Subaru?
But I'm not even in the racing game right now.
Oh,
actually, it's really dumb. There's a way to get rid of it. I won't say what it is. Yeah.
Why do they need cars? They're so fast.
I'm so tired of that argument.
I'm joking.
I know. It's because cars control fun. That's why.
Cars control fun. That's a
does
good-
Joe run it? It's because it's more fun. You
Yeah,
can
I
take an
agree.
airplane, but that
guys,
doesn't mean you do
stop
everyone.
stop making fun of my dad. I'm literally Car's son.
Son of car.
Car son of car.
Guys, Owen Wilson is my dad, and I won't handle this slander.
Achoo.
Would you like to be cool or cute? Kawaii or ka-chow?
Listen,
Shut up. Stop
That's a
hurting
Moon
me.
Channel joke. I can't claim that.
俺はシツkawaii. Sorry. ストリートkawaii です。シツはかっこいいです。
So,
I messed that up. Senpai in the sheets is what it's supposed to be.
Guys.
Kawaii in the
Sky
streets.
tree.
Senpai in the streets.
You said streets twice.
I know what I said. I was just hoping that you were paying attention.
Oh my gosh, he has teeth.
yeah. He always has
Awesome.
teeth. They're just like super stylized.
That's awesome.
It's so awesome.
I love it that they have teeth. Somebody asked, "What's your favorite part of the Shadow movie?" The teeth.
The teeth.
He's like Scruff McGruff. He takes a bite out of crime.
Chompers.
I think he makes the crime.
And then
Well, yeah,
stomps it.
it's delicious.
Fresh
He
crime.
delivers.
Just like Mom used to make.
Is this the Tokyo Skytree? Or is that the
It
one
looks
in
like
the
it.
background?
I forget. I think Skytree's got more of a square lookout, if I recall, but I'm not sure.
Well,
I
I
have
don't
not
think
been
I don't think this is Tokyo Tower.
Yeah. Oh, maybe then. I have no idea. It's round, so I doubt it's. I think Skytree is square, right? Like the lookout.
No, I'm pretty sure
Again,
I'm pretty sure the lookout's round.
Oh, okay. I'm taking a guess. Then it's probably Tokyo Tower. It's so okay. So I don't like how this is an art nitpick. I don't like how much they push like the mouth cheat it to one side most of the time. I think they go too far with it. Having it in the middle again after like 20 years does feel really weird on that model.
Is it uncanny?
It's weirdly familiar because like
I don't like it.
the games, like all the games before, like at least before, like all the games up to Shadow, like GameCube, like just had the mouth in the middle in live cutscenes because like they couldn't switch it around. Yeah,
I never noticed that actually.
yeah, they're really square and just centered constantly, and like it's weird. But it's also weird when they throw it all the way to one side. I wish they would like put it right between the two. You don't have to.
Someone
cheat it
hasn't
like
heard
you-
of shift toggle.
Yeah.
Someone hasn't heard of snap 2.
Snap to. I'll snap to.
Nope. There we go.
He's
You
going
got
crazy.
this, Carson.
I do.
You got it.
I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I have your confidence, and that's all that matters.
There's more, right? There was more to that, right?
I'm pretty sure that was the DLC. That was
That's
$8.
it?
No, that was just $8. So
No, I mean, I think there's like also extra music included or something, but yeah, it's mainly just the level. Listen,
just-
Keanu Reeves is expensive.
it's $8 because they had to hire Keanu Reeves.
He said like 6 lines.
Yeah. How much do you think Keanu Reeves gets paid per line?
I don't know. $2 at least?
How many people buy the DLC? I guess a lot.
Think you're gonna head to bed?
They also had
Night,
to make the
alpaca.
level. Night alpaca.
My motorcycle. Bye. Wow, this really looks like the Persona 5 like. What's that room called in Royal, where it's like a lounge?
Oh yeah,
Velvet
I
Room?
know what you're talking about.
What?
Persona 5. It has like a collection room.
In Royal, I think.
Actually, Gideon, if you check the music section of the Discord, Lynn, the vocalist from Persona 5, actually did a funk version of City Escape.
Ooh.
Funk.
Yeah. Romy can't go to bed there at work. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can. Just probably wouldn't be great for your career prospects.
Yeah.
Boss, you don't understand. I was watching Space Shark play
Exactly.
Shadow.
Twitch.tv/Space Shark.
And
Me,
then they're
normal
like,
man.
Carson?
Yeah, your boss is
I
like,
love that
wait,
guy."
you watch Carson?
There's somebody else here.
But we just beat Shadow Generations and the DLC. This stream is brought to you by my supporters, Eco Tamago, Marcus the DM, Swagger Shark Sam, RD Forager, Batsmon, and viewers like you. Thank you. We will be back on Thursday. We're gonna play. I want to do a Jackbox tonight, but if people are feeling Professor Layton, we can go back to Layton.
Yeah. I don't know. Rich. This is gonna be my last one for a while.
Exactly. Yeah. Once you
Yeah.
like
I don't know when I'm gonna have a private room again.
I was gonna say, like, you'll be back when you can.
Okay, I should say I'll have a private room. I don't know how soundproof share house rooms are, so I'm going to assume I may not be able to.
Yeah. I mean, if you can, absolutely love to have you. If not, like, by all means, like, hang out in
Take my mic either way.
in text chat.
Yeah.
Who am I sending you to? Whoops.
I don't have anybody.
Who's Who's streaming?
So many friends.
The bed. Featuring a pillow and a blanket.
No mattress.
I mean, you could.
The two people
This
I'm
is a
thinking-
bed. I have floor space in this hotel room.
Do we want to watch some Fortnite or some Marvel Rivals?
Fortnite.
Okay.
Good options.
I'll send you over
The established
to...
or the new hotness?
I'll send you over to Dr. Bread. They were in the Fortnite tournament that I was in, and they won because they are absolutely cracked at the game. Honestly, like they...
Heck.
Sorry?
I was gonna say, heck yeah.
Absolutely. They've got a really cute little dragon model. They are a VTuber. And it looks like they're using the new Hajime skin, which is the Tanuki skin. But yeah, give them a big old shark attack. And I'll catch you later. Bye!
Bye.